one person that I'm going to thank, which is Mattie Parker. If you work here at the City of Fort Worth, you may not understand how difficult being a project manager is, especially when we have elected officials included with lots of opinions. And importantly, the need to make sure we listen to residents along the way from the acquisition of this building to today. And so Tanya, on behalf of the City of Fort Worth, thank you so much for working so hard to make this possible. And Tanya already did it, but for the men and women that built this facility, thank you so very much. Please give them a round of applause. To watch them work every single day as you came in this building, taking so much pride in making sure this place was up to the standards of the citizens of the City of Fort Worth. We also have a very special guest in our audience today, Miss Felice Gerard. Where is Felice? Please raise your hand. If you don't know Felice, and her late husband Marvin Gerard was the CEO of Pier 1. This was his building, and I hope we've made Marvin proud. I think that we have. Please come tour the building and think about the memories here, please. Thank you. Really honor to have you. When you think about addressing the needs of the 11th largest city in the country, there are many. And it's very important that you have the workforce that has the space to do the work on behalf of the City of Fort Worth. As mayor, I take no better pride than working with our city employees. They truly are the best of the best. And now they have a place that really is indicative of the growth and prosperity of the City of Fort Worth. As is already mentioned, and I'm sure Mayor Price will also talk about this, these were tough decisions to make, especially during COVID, the decision to purchase this building. But it was the right thing for taxpayers, it was the right thing for the entire City of Fort Worth, and this building belongs to each of you. This is a place where all of you should call home, be proud to come pay your water bill, come to a city council meeting. I was joking earlier today, many of you understand some meetings are very contentious. Maybe you're going to be a little nicer with a little natural light when you enter that chamber. A mayor can only pray and hope that that would be the case. We would not be here today if it weren't for the amazing elected officials that came before me and this council. So if you're here as a former mayor, I see Mayor Mike Moncrief. Thank you to Mayor Mike and to Rosie, to Mayor Ken Barr as well. That would be wonderful. Please, if we can all recognize you. Like a reunion. But I think that's a testament. Each of us decide to serve. This is our season of public service. But as I often remind people, the employees of the City of Fort Worth are just as much public servants. They're just a little smarter and don't put their name on a ballot and run for office. I thought it was fitting today that the last meeting that Richard Zavala will attend after 33 years of city service was in this building. It is people like Richard Zavala that make this city so very special. This building is more than a structure. It truly is a space for the people of Fort Worth. There are tough decisions that face the city in the future. And this space is where we will deliberate together, take on tough challenges, but at the end of the day, really do the right thing for the citizens of Fort Worth. Before we came out here today, Richard, of course, had to give a little wisdom, because only Richard likes to do that. And he talked about watching the over 8 city councils that he's worked with over his years. And thinking about what it looks like to lead, especially in a time like 2025 when everything seems contentious. This city is truly doing something different. This audience may not agree on every big thing that we're taking on. You may disagree with the person standing right next to you, but you love each other and you love this community because Fort Worth is different. That's the reason we're growing and thriving, is because of people like you. So thank you for believing in this project. Thank you for taking the time to come out today and celebrate with each of us. And God bless Fort Worth, because we have great things to accomplish together in the future. With that, I'd like to introduce our dear friend and our 44th mayor, the longest serving mayor of the City of Fort Worth, Mayor Mattie Parker. Thank you.